Hello, this is Kevin from kboss2hm.co.uk. So tonight I'm going to download and I'm also going to use Drupal 8.45 and I'm going to show you how to install it by itself. So although I'll be using 8.45, there might be a later version out, but the installation doesn't change that much. If we do over the Drupal here, you can always come down to the releases and check. It's worth noting that you always want to be going with the full releases. So you don't want the development or the RC1 or the RC2, you actually want them with the numbers. So if I come over here and look at the releases, you see you've got Drupal 8.5, yeah, you really don't want that version yet because it's not ready for public release. But you can see here, this is a proper full release. There's nothing attached to it. It's not a development version or anything like that. The easiest way to get the latest version is to go to drupal.org/download and it's going to show you the latest release out here. So, or simply type in Drupal. There we go. And let's do Drupal 8. As you can see, it comes up here as well. So let's jump in to get this done. So you want to download the zip. I find it easier with zip because it can open auto. And Windows has a zip opener in. So if you download this, create a folder like so. So once it's came down, simply extract it into a folder like this. So there you have everything. And then jump back up here. Then you want to open up your Cpanel. And you want to create a FTP account. I've already shown how to do this in other videos, how to create an FTP account. Once that's all done, it's basically jumping into Filezilla and connecting up. And if we go in, we go intro, so let's connect up. That's about. So there you go. Always make sure that if you're going to have it at the beginning or the main place on your server, that you add the public HTML. Otherwise it'll install into another directory. But 90% of the people are going to be wanting it in here. So once you're connected up to your server, up to your folder, it's just a simple case of taking all these. Let's bring that up again. Let's minimize that a little bit. And we're just going to simply drag them all to here. So there you go. And wait for the override to come up. It usually always, get 2-3 minutes sometimes, quicker on other servers. And with the override, you're just going to say, always use this action because you're always going to, just in case there's another few, press OK. You'll see that it's uploading here. So now I'm going to pause the video and I'll come back when creating the SQL account and also installing it. So hope to see you shortly. So we're back and we've got about 400 files left there just to go up for the Drupal 8 installation. So let's jump over to Cpanel while that's doing because we're going to come back to that in a second. So I've got two open, I just simply duplicated and that was for a reason. So next we need to create the SQL database, so let's go into MySQL wizard And I'm just going to create a temporary one because I'm going to change this for myself in a minute. So I'm just going to call it temp. Pop me password and password. Interest, make sure that you write these down if you're doing this for real and installing Drupal 8 now. So create the user, all privileges, and then I would select next step, and so there you go. It tells you what you've got. And usually I'd leave this up, but obviously for my own site I'll not be using them. That's just to quickly show you how to do that. So we will jump back over to MySQL, and I'm just gonna delete them in a second, but let's go back over to files that are in. So there's 242 files left, so I've got a little bit time before I have to come back to this. So what I'll do, I'll jump into File Manager for a second. Public.html, just checking out and as you'd see, everything's coming up there. If you think you're going to have memory problems here, which sometimes you do, it's worth creating a file called user.ini and putting in there memory equals 250. But being a Drupal 8, this one with no theme, it should just install by itself. But if you think you're going to get that problem, just create it in here simply by going to File. So add file and user.ini. So I'm just waiting for this to catch up. So I've got 120. There's not many left there at all. So we'll close that because we don't need that now. Got that, so we don't need that. We check that everything's going up, and we're going in a second. I'll show you. Just bear with us a second. It's going to come to the end very shortly, and when it does, what we'll get, well actually we do it now so that you can see. Simply actually go to this one, resetting 3Q files, put them in there, and when it's finally finished, when it gets to 0, you've just got to make sure that successful transfers are fully there. Which got 22, which I'll show you. And simply you're going to jump to your own website, wherever it be. Mine's kboss2hm.co.uk, but just simply come here, type in your website name and let it install. So I'm going to pause the video quickly once this is, so there we go, queued files, that's all done. I'm going to pause this now because I'm going to set my database up for me. You can also do the same if you want. I'll be back in a second. So I'm back to my website now, and I'm about to install it. Something that was new for me here, which I've never seen. This is a different server to what I usually use. I came to the website and it gives a 404. So what I did was knowing Drupal, I just typed in install after it, and now it came up fine. So let's save and continue. So choose whatever language you're using. I'm English, so obviously English. If you're in France, choose French. You know, whatever country, choose your right language that you understand. So you can go minimum, but I'm going to go standard. This is where you type in your database and you put your database things in. So I'm just going to pause the video quickly while I put mine in. I'll be straight back. So once you put your SQL database user name and password in, just save and continue. It's going to bring you to this screen where it's installing, and it doesn't take that long to get through here. It takes 1 or 2 minutes, depend on maximum time. I did show you before on Filezilla how to basically just check that everything's up. Also, I showed you a file manager with the .user.ini, and something that was new to me, which was where I had to type install after the drupalboot.com, which is one of my other websites. So as you can see, so far no problems and no errors, which is great. You know, this is what we want. If you're getting any errors now before this, it's, you know, worth taking them back. So this is now went back to here again. So let's pause the video again. So just to continue from the video, so what happened, you know, I had to find out what was going on. So in this case, mod security was in the way, so I disabled mod security and that's brought us through to here. So basically I'll let you know what to do, because this is the screen you should come to. So you put your site name, your email address, create yourself a username, give yourself a password, confirm the password, give an email address, country, time zone, save and continue. Then you're going to come into your website. So that's how to put it right. So here we are right at the end. I've had to force it to index.php to get it up and running, but you won't have to do this, because this will probably, you'll not get these problems. But as you can see, you know, if you really, if you're getting the same kind of problem as me, you can always jump in with index.php. There you go. That's how to install Drupal 8. I hope the videos helped. Hopefully you don't get any problems with mod security like me. But anyway, any problems with that, do let us know, and thank you very much for watching.